On February 2nd, 2025, a historic doubleheader will unfold in women's basketball, featuring the jersey retirements of two iconic players, Aja Wilson and Caitlin Clark. However, the stark contrast in ticket sales for these events has ignited a firestorm of reactions, particularly from Wilson, who is reportedly furious at the lack of interest in her ceremony compared to Clark's. The day is set to celebrate Wilson, the cornerstone of South Carolina's rise in women's basketball, as her number 22 jersey is retired at Colonial Life Arena. In stark contrast, Clark's ceremony at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City has fans clamoring for tickets, with some willing to pay upwards of $300 for standing room only. This disparity is not just a matter of ticket prices. It highlights a broader narrative in women's basketball about visibility, popularity, and legacy. At first glance, the pricing for Wilson's event seems like a steal. Tickets are being sold for just $16, less than the cost of a large pizza. However, the reality is that Wilson's event is struggling to sell out, while Clark's jersey retirement is creating such high demand that new sections are being opened to accommodate fans. The price difference is astonishing, with Clark's event commanding ticket prices more typical of marquee NBA games. This situation has left many wondering, what does this say about the current state of women's basketball? As fans debate the impact of both players, ticket sales tell a striking story. Caitlin Clark has become a cultural phenomenon, capturing national attention and drawing fans to her events like moths to a flame. In the wake of her recent successes and record-breaking performances, her jersey retirement has become a must-see event. Meanwhile, Wilson's long-awaited recognition feels overshadowed, with many fans expressing frustration at the coincidence of the two ceremonies occurring on the same day. Wilson's fans are not just disappointed, they are furious. Many are asking why her jersey retirement was scheduled for the same day as Clark's. The sentiment among Wilson's supporters is palpable, with social media buzzing about the perceived disrespect to her legacy. One tweet succinctly captured the anger. "Why would y'all retire her jersey on the same day as Aisha? Are y'all stupid?" This outcry reflects a broader narrative of how women's sports are marketed and celebrated. The contrast in fan enthusiasm is staggering. While Clark's retirement event is shaping up to be a spectacle, Wilson's feels more like an afterthought. With Caitlin Clark's jersey facing the rafters and drawing the spotlight, Wilson's moment risks being diminished. For a player of Wilson's caliber, a WNBA MVP and a pivotal figure in her team's success, this outcome is hard to swallow. The scheduling conflict raises questions about the marketing strategies of both universities. Iowa had planned Clark's retirement since April 2024, aligning it with a nationally televised game against USC. In contrast, South Carolina's decision to schedule Wilson's event for the same day feels hasty and poorly timed. It's almost as if Wilson's achievement is being overshadowed by Clark's rising star. This situation highlights a critical moment in women's basketball. As Clark continues to break records and capture headlines, Wilson's legacy, while significant, appears to be struggling for the same recognition. The difference in ticket sales and fan engagement is not merely a reflection of their individual talents but also of their respective impacts on the game and public perception. In light of these developments, Wilson's frustration is understandable. She has dedicated her career to elevating women's basketball, yet the spotlight seems to be shifting away from her at a crucial moment. As the date approaches, both players will undoubtedly continue to shape the narrative of women's basketball. But the question remains, will this dual retirement become a celebration of both legacies or an awkward moment for one? As fans gear up for February 2nd, 2025, the conversation surrounding these events is just beginning. Will Clark's star power continue to overshadow Wilson's achievements? Or will this moment serve as a turning point for the recognition of both players? The landscape of women's basketball is changing rapidly, and how fans respond to these events will play a significant role in shaping its future. Ultimately, this tale of two retirements underscores the evolving nature of women's sports. It's a reminder that while individual achievements are celebrated, the collective narrative is equally important. As we celebrate these two remarkable athletes, let's hope that both events receive the recognition they deserve, reflecting the incredible contributions each has made to the sport.